1 2. Mic check, mic check. Yeah. 1 2, mic check, 1 2. Good afternoon, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Harold Achampon, originally from Ghana. This afternoon is a special day. So we're going to make something special for everybody. Student Diversity Festival. And that's all we're about. Love, peace and love. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Mr. Harold Achampon. One thing that I want to tell everybody that the drum is a very important part of our life in Africa. So when we play the drums, there's drumming for birth, naming ceremonies, rites of passage. There's drumming in every part of our life. So I'm going to let you take a journey, visual and artistic journey into the continent of Africa and into my country, Ghana in West Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you. Thank you, thank you. When I say I go, I want everybody to say Amen. I go. I go. How you doing? On the continent of Africa are many countries. I know sometimes a lot of people, when they are talking about the continent, they say Africa, and then it's like a country. Africa is a continent. And so we have so many countries and so many cultural diversities. So today I am orientating you towards what is done in Ghana. In my hand is what we call Dewro in my language. If you can hear me say Dewro, Dewro is a bell. But if you look at my head, I have a double bell. So this is called Dewrunta. Everybody say Dewrunta. Dewrunta means twin bell. Dewrunta. The bell before we had a cell phone. In the rural areas, the villages, when there was an emergency, the chief would call the town crier to move around and then play the bell to make an announcement, like a PSA. And so, with time, it developed into becoming part of recreational activities in the evenings, where we had no TV and we had no other means apart from drumming and dancing. And so the bell played a very important role as part of our musical orientation in the village. Now, this is the bell. Yeah, but sure, you know, yeah, sure. Yeah, but sure, you know, yeah, sure. Cause he done no, the time I want to hear. Yeah, but sure, you know, yeah, sure. Yeah, but sure, you know, yeah, sure. Cause he done no, the time I want to hear. Obana yala, awa kochuman sabo. Obana yala, amane, awa kochuman sabo, awa kochuman saba, waniya, 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 aje. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I would love for most of you to come over here so that you can experience everything I'm doing with Vim, right? One of the other things that we do on the continent of Africa and precisely in my country, Ghana, is that the instrument speaks a lot of proverbs. The instrument speaks a lot of proverbs. It imitates what the voice says. So when we play the drum or we play any instrument like the derunta, we speak proverbs. Now, I'm going to play something and tell you a story behind the proverb. Now, what I'm playing is Kokobu na Koko Wasawanda. I know somebody's laughing. They say, hey, I don't think you played it well. I'll play it again. Kokobu na Koko Wasawanda. I'm going to break it down. Kokobu na Koko Wasawanda. Kokobu na Koko Wasawanda. Kokobu na Koko Wasawanda. I go, when I say I go, what do you say? Amen. I say my I go, you say what? Your amen. I go. Kokobu na Koko Wasawanda. Today is what we call edutainment, education and entertainment. I want to educate you on the story behind this proverb, Kokobu na Akoko Wasawanda. Kokobu is the eagle, Akoko is the chicken. Now, in the tradition of Ghana, where I come from, the eagle and the chicken were enemies. And this is what happened. The eagle, all the animals in the community met and they decided they wanted to make a drum. So they asked everybody to contribute. And the chicken, he said, me, I don't have time. I'm just tired. So they made a drum, but the most contribution came from the eagle. So when the drum was made, it sounded beautifully. Let me give you an idea of how the drum sounded when we made it. So, the drum sounded so beautifully, and everybody loved it. But you know, in a community, when they ask everybody to do something and you don't do it, you feel guilty. So the chicken was hiding in her coop and then watching. And in this village, every morning, all the animals do what? They go to the farm. They were in their farms, and then the eagle heard the drums being played. Somebody was playing the drum. You want to hear how it sounded? Wait a minute. that the chicken was a beautiful drummer. So she was playing the drums. And then Eagle said, no, that's my drum being played. So he ran quickly and came to the village. The chicken had already starved before he got there. The next day, the same thing happened. The third day, the whole village, they met and they said, who's been playing this drum? So they went, they said, okay, we are going to the farm on pretense. So everybody took their cutlass, everything that they had to take to the farm, and then they just went to the outskirts of the village. And then the chicken, she came. Took the drum, examined it, and then started playing it. You were there before, you were all see the chicken, so clap your hands. The chicken was playing the drums, all the animals, instead of coming to catch the chicken, they were dancing. And then the eagle got angry. He said, what's wrong with you guys? Somebody is playing our drums and then you are dancing. They said, the rhythm is beautiful. So he got angry and then tiptoed, came all the way when the chicken was playing the drums, and they said, hey, I caught you. That chicken said, oh, please forgive me. This is the first time I'm playing it. Now, in our real life, who has ever committed some crime and then got arrested and then said, this is my first time? Everybody says that. This is my first time. So, sang the same tune, oh, this is my first time. Say, no. I'm going to take you to the village king. And in those days, the village king will have to find you all these huge things. You have to bring things from the farm and everything. So the chicken begged. He said, please forgive me. He said, okay, let's make a deal. He said, what? He said, if I play the drums again, this is what you're going to do. You're going to take away my chicks. And so they went to the farm. He was forgiving, she was forgiving, and they went to the farm. She took the drum and started playing. Okay? Y'all ready? Clap your hands. So back, let's go. Thank you. And as the chicken was playing, the eagle just came. He said, you don't listen. You promised not to play the drums again, but now you are playing it, so I've arrested you. Now, every promise is a promise. Whatever you said is going to be implemented. So, this is the reason why the chicks are always being caught by the eagle. It's because of she not listening and not contributing towards the community production and everything that they do. The moral of this story is that in our community here, we are all students of this beautiful campus. And whatever is done in the community, get involved. Contribute your part. You see, the diversity, when we talk about diversity, it's not only about maybe people of color, or it's everybody. Everybody. My productions that I do, the drum is an acronym for diversity, the D for diversity, the R for respect, the U for unity, and then the M, music. So it's diversity, respect, unity through music. That's what I do. So I call my program Ignite the Drum. The D stand for what? Let me hear you. What did I say? The D stand for what? The R stand for what? U stand for what? And M stand for what? Okay, now let's do this beautiful thing. I'm going to play one drum, and then we're going to create our own DRUM, you using your own positive affirmations. Okay, ready? Let's go. By the way, how many of you have seen this drum? Can you see it wherever you are? I want somebody should come and ask me a question, because this drum is very special. If you don't ask me, I won't tell you. One of my professors taught me this way. When I was in college, he taught me this: don't ever answer questions you've never been asked. And we do it every day. Don't volunteer answers. If they don't ask you, don't give answers. So if you don't ask me, I'm not saying it. Somebody come here and ask me a question about the drum. Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me wherever you are? If you can hear me, say yeah. Everybody say yeah. Say, okay, yes, please. Okay, thank you, doctor. Everybody, she asked about what is the significance of all these things around. In my village, we have a lot of India like families. We have about 100 families, and each family has a head. And because we believe that every individual is raised by the community, every family brings one scarf and is tied around the major community drum, representing the diversity within the community. So when the drum is spread, the drum is calling for unity in the community. Can we say that? Unity in the community. Am I rhyming? Okay, turn to your neighbor and say unity in the community. Turn to your neighbor and tell them. If you don't have a neighbor, look for a neighbor. Unity in the community. That's it. I see. That's a long distance one. I like that. Okay, so I'll play the drums. Let's hear. So the drum, every scarf represents, let's say, it's you. So we have everybody here. So when I play the drum, no matter how well I play or how bad I play, it's not about you. It's about diversity. That's why I was brought here. Because I represent diversity in action. All right? Let's say it. Diversity in action. Let's say it. I didn't hear those over there. Diversity in action. Okay, those playing the video games. But diversity in action. Hello? Yes, diversity in action. I want to hear you say that. Thank you for saying it. God bless you. Yes, play that drum. Thank you. Next time, you're going to play too. I got to play too. Yeah. I'm going to have you play. I know you play well. The drum, every master drummer in my country, when you take the drum, you give appellations to God and yourself. And you mention your name on the drum. So I'm going to do that. When you visit anybody in their homes, and when you are trying to enter, either you call them or you knock, and the knocking is ka-ka-ka, ka-ka-ka, and that's what I pray. I'm asking permission from all the elders and everybody here before I start playing the drums. Permission granted? I say thank you. You say, the thank you in my language say, Imbo or Kronto. I'll play it again. Imbo or Kronto. Imbo or Kronto. I'm going to talk to God, and then I will say, when God created me, He gave me a name, and I'll mention my name. Ọdún kọ́kọ́ àti bọ́bọ́bọ́ àti wáwọ́ tí wọ́n fọ́ ọ̀dẹ́. Ọdún kọ́kọ́ àti bọ́bọ́bọ́ àti wáwọ́ tí wọ́n fọ́ ọ̀dẹ́. Wáwọ́ tí wọ́n fọ́ mi. Wáwọ́ tí wọ́n fọ́ mi àjàmpọ̀n tíntín. Àjàmpọ̀n tíntín. One of the drum, the rhythm I just played is in my village. We have what we call Asafo. Asafo is a traditional warrior groups that were formed in the ancient times to protect the community. So they also had drums so that in case there was an emergency, they would play the drums to call people to come and help. As part of our community programming, we do what we call festivals. And then we also play drums when somebody passes away. So the rhythm I was playing was called, it's called Owamir. Owamir is like cheerleading rhythms. You know, you just dance to it. You want to see how we dance it? Okay. It's just, you just walk. It's like, you know, like warrior type of dance. Right? Okay, so when we play this drum, we have specific ways that you have to dance to it. And then we also have to sing. So when we play the drums, we say, oh yeah, Asaf, oh yeah, oh yeah, Asaf, oh yeah, Asaf, oh mamba, oh yeah, Asaf, oh yeah. I'm going to sing and play it at the same time. Let's sing. Thank you very much. Wait. I'm taking this gentleman to Ghana. I'm taking this gentleman to Ghana. He's so good. He has to go to Ghana, visit and come back. Probably when he gets there, he might not come back because he will love you so much. Everything is natural, everything is peaceful. So thank you very much. What's your name, gentlemen? What's your name? CJ. CJ. Clap for CJ. Clap for CJ. And clap for yourselves too, for being a very powerful audience members. And clap for me, please. Clap for me. I'm going to get off stage, and then the next artist coming. I love you. God bless you. I see you again in about 1 hour time. I'll be coming again with a new costume, all right? God bless you. I love you. Yes. Little bit, little parts, I know.